The Seven of Swords challenges us to confront the aspects of evasion, strategy, and even deceit within ourselves and in our dealings with the world. It invites us to consider the value of novelty and idiosyncrasy, as well as the consequences of acting on half-truths or engaging in avoidance. This card reflects on the need for individuality and the courage to stand apart. But it also warns against the isolation that can come from too much secrecy or a reluctance to seek help. In this active imagination exercise, we will explore the delicate balance between self-reliance and openness, seeking originality in our choices and actions. So just making sure you're comfortable. You can do this exercise seated or lying down. Close your eyes. Just taking a couple of deep breaths. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And now just allowing the breath to return to a natural rhythm. Breathing normally through the nose. And bringing your attention to the breath for now. Just experiencing the sensation of the breath. If at any point your mind does wander, no problem, just bring the attention back to the exercise. And now it's time to bring the attention into the imagination. And we're going to start just by imagining yourself in a vast open field. Just work with whatever comes up here. So allow the imagination to complete the detail. And take a look around. Just taking notes of the space around you. In the distance, you see 7 swords planted in the ground. You notice one of the swords begins to glow softly, drawing you towards it. As you approach, the sword transforms into a figure or symbol that represents the essence of the Seven of Swords. And without trying to change or edit the way this figure appears, just observe this figure closely. Noting its features and the feelings it evokes in you. And now, just invite it to communicate. It might do so through words or behaviour. Just give it some time now to hear what it has to say. Does this figure have anything to reveal about your use of strategy, discretion, or avoidance in navigating challenges? You're now going to ask this entity a series of questions. And as you do, rather than trying to think of an answer, simply state each question and just see how this entity responds. How have I used strategy, or even cunning, to my advantage? Where might I be deceiving myself or avoiding the full truth? What lessons do you have for me about individuality and the paths I choose? And now take some time to engage in a free-form dialogue with this figure. This is your chance to say whatever you need to say and engage in reconciliation with this entity. Be sure to maintain an ethical stance at all times and bring openness and compassion to this entity, just as you would with any person you meet in the world. And just before you bring this interaction to a close, make sure to make some kind of reconciliatory gesture if you haven't already. This could be a simple acknowledgement of the role this entity has played, or perhaps the giving of a gift, or anything else that seems right to you. So, saying goodbye to this entity for now. Remembering you can always come back to this place and speak to them again. But for now, just allowing the scene to fade. And it's a good idea to journal your experience after the exercise. Bringing your attention back to the space around you now. Noticing any sounds or sensations. Taking a deep breath. And opening your eyes again in your own time.